Run.
Today we are going to review the 2018, see what I did there, DRZ400SM from Suzuki. Right off the bat I can tell you that Suzuki definitely doesn't understand what they're doing, because they put these horrible knobbies on there. It's supposed to be street tires, not knobbies. Now what I don't understand is why Suzuki keeps this bike carbureted. Every other bike on the market is fuel injected. I'm not understanding. It doesn't start right up. And then when the engine has finally warmed itself up after an hour, you press the knob in and you're ready to go. So that's going to be interesting. I've never ridden a carbureted bike before in my entire life. So let's see how this does today. Well, since Suzuki decided to put knobby tires on it, let's see if it's any good in the dirt. Oh yeah, man, I'm going really, really fast. Actually, this bike is pretty good off-road. Yeah, I bet you thought I was serious. Going back to that whole haven't updated the bike since like 1997. I mean, I don't understand why Suzuki would do that. They really need to get with the times. I mean, every other bike is like 250 pounds and has like 25 horsepower to the rear wheel. Like, what is Suzuki thinking? These mirrors, they cramp my hand. Like, I'd like my hand to be free. I don't understand what's up with these mirrors. Like, I don't think you can just like fucking unscrew them or anything, can you? Like, they're welded onto the bike. I don't know. Alright, since we've done that little bit, no, I wasn't serious. That was kind of a shot at a certain suburban kid that thinks he knows how to fucking review fucking supermotos.
Incoming! I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street.
What's it like to actually own a DRZ400? I'll tell you a little bit about it here. It's fun, that's for sure. Should have shifted there. That would have been a great fucking shift wheelie. The deal is with this bike, yes, it's carbureted, hadn't been changed in 20 years. Suzuki did it right, to be honest with you. First of all, yes, the bike needs fuel injection. It needs to become more modern. Let's back it up a little bit. This bike stock has, I don't know, it's, let's take for example the 32, 33 horsepower mark, bone stock. You spend $800 in aftermarket parts, upgraded parts, which includes an FCR 39 pumper carb and a full exhaust with a header, okay? You're looking at 40 to 42 horsepower to the rear wheels, 25% gain in horsepower, and throttle response sometimes better than fuel-injected bikes. For 800 bucks. Well, I don't want to have to buy a bike and spend 800 bucks on it, okay? I understand your point. But have you ever owned one of these before? Nobody that I have ever known to own one of these types of bikes have ever kept it stock. Oh, I like that. Wheelie over train track, sure. See, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to the fun factor of these bikes. You just ride around the country for no reason and then come up to this. That was such a bad wheelie, my apologies, but it was fun, and that's the key factor. Look at all this debris on the road. I feel like I'm dodging mines here. I'll give you a little bit of information about the bike. Pretty much as reliable as the sun. The maintenance schedule is just like a normal road-going motorcycle. Stock form, the bike isn't very appealing. Suzuki put like ugly stuff on it. I personally think that there's nothing really wrong with that. This headlight is ugly in my opinion. To buy an aftermarket headlight, a Cyclops looking like a KTM looking headlight, you're 120 bucks. And you'll improve the fucking headlight itself. Buy you a graphics kit, there's 60 bucks. Take up all the stupid reflectors and all the warning stickers and all that junk that comes on the bike. Like, for example, the fanny pack here, it's 2 bolts, just take it off. You know, if what you're after is a sexy looking Supermoto a modern, sexy looking Supermoto. Just take the shit off and put stickers on it. Change the front fender. You know, take off these mirrors. Put one mirror on there, or a little bar end mirror you can get for like fucking $5 at the dollar store. You know what I mean? It's so cheap. You can make this bike look modern for less than $350, $400. You got $1,200 into this bike. You got a bike that looks modern and goes really well. Hey, there's a stop sign. Whee! Look at that. The thing about these type of motorcycles is when you first start learning how to ride a motorcycle, you fear locking up tires, you fear all kinds of things, little sticks in the roads, little squirrelies running around. You fear a lot of those. And on bigger bikes, you lock up the rear like that and it's gonna fucking throw you off, right? With this bike, all it does is go, ha ha ha, that was fun, let's do it again. Okay. See what I'm saying? It really doesn't matter. It teaches you a lot of things. It makes you such a better rider after you've ridden one of these. So to answer anybody's question, yes, buy this bike as a first bike. It's great as a first bike. Oh wow, don't tell me we're way the fuck out here. I am way the fuck out in the country, man, I'll tell you what. One thing I love about getting lost in the country is you come up to old places like this. They're just an awesome view. Hey, why is my kickstand down and it's in first gear? Shouldn't it have stalled? No. It's because I fucking disabled the switch, which by the way should be everybody's. One of the cheap and free mods. If you plan on jumping this bike at all, take the frickin' switch off and jump the two wires together. So do that, or you'll get that when you jump and you come down, the kickstand swings down a little bit and comes back up. It'll cut the power and it's not good. I'm gonna run in here and get a drink real quick, and then we're gonna keep on jabbering at the mouth and talking shit about people, because that seems like the thing to fucking do nowadays. Let's see if this old carbureted bike fucking starts. Wow, I don't understand. Carbureted bike? What's with that throttle response? I don't even fucking know. As usual, we wheelie over the tracks. The fact of the matter is, no bike is perfect for any given situation. Every situation has a different purpose. So there is no perfect bike for anything, really. It's basically a compromise. Every single bike out on the market is a compromise in every situation. I believe that this is the greatest Supermoto ever created, simply for the fact that it can actually be ridden on a regular basis without breaking down, without needing a bunch of maintenance, and that is important. And of course, as always, this video was slightly biased because I freaking own one. However, like I said, I've ridden many different type of bikes. I know what the fuck I'm talking about somewhat. Versus somebody that their only experience is riding the fucking, like, pussyfooting a bike in a parking lot. You know what I mean? Sun comes up, sun sets. Sun comes up, sun sets. It's how this bike is, how this bike starts. Don't listen to some idiot who's had a fucking Chinese carb that can't be adjusted, the bolt can't be drained, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I've ridden this bike in 8-degree weather, and it fucking started on like the first crank. The stock jet will allow you to do that, but an aftermarket carb is even better. If you like this video, if you want more information on the DRZ, definitely hit me up in the comment section, hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. This coming summer, we're gonna be backing it in around these turns here. So, yeah. Sorry you fuel injected kids will never know the fucking glory of that. Peace!
Subscribe to Gladius John.